This man obviously needs no introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway because I like to say, Radio Raheem here with Floyd Money Mayweather at Copper Box in London. You've brought your fighter over here.
Yes.
He performed in excellent fashion. I saw you at the media workout, and we talked about how you coached him. We saw you hitting the pads and showing him how to move. It looked like that's exactly what he did in there tonight.
Well, I don't want to take the credit. You know, Tank had a team way before he got to me. Since he's been 4 years old, he's been working with a team in Baltimore. Only thing I try to do is help because I've been there before, and I know what it takes when it's a fight of such magnitude. So, you know, I can't discredit his team. Only thing I try to do is help him tweak certain things so he can get better.
I saw that he had improved his defense in there, and he was patient with his offense. How much of that is important to you, knowing you have a knockout artist on your hands, that he still pay attention to his defense and save the offense just to be explosive?
Well, we truly believe in the less you get hit, the longer you last. That's why I've been able to last so long in the sport of boxing. You know, 21 years in the sport of boxing, since 1996 to 2017. Still sharp, still smart, still intelligent, and that's by going out there, being smart, and not taking any punishment. We're proud of him, me and his team. I want the whole city of Baltimore to stand up. This kid is unbelievable, and he's one of the next big superstars in the sport of boxing.
Now, I know that you like to collect titles. I know that Gervonta wants more straps in the IBF. He's proven that he's a legitimate world champion here tonight. What do you have your eye on? As a promoter, what do you think is next for him? Talk to me about the ladder.
There's really no rush. This kid is still young. He still have a lot of growing to do, a lot of learning. You know, not just in the ring. You know, a lot of fighters, we have to learn a lot of things on the outside the ring. You know, to make things a lot easier once you get inside that square circle. We're gonna continue to work with him on certain things for he can get better and for the team can get better. But he's an extraordinary fighter. We're happy tonight. We're pleased with his performance, and we're not rushing to fight any other champion. We're going to keep him busy, take our time, and just take one step at a time.
I commended him on his sportsmanship. He went across that ring. He talked to the Liam Walsh. Congratulated him on the performance.
Yes.
With all you've been through in this, all you've been through in the sport, you've come up, you've matured. Do you talk to him about that kind of behavior, and how important is it to you that he comport himself that way?
Before the fight, we're sworn enemies. We're enemies. But after the fight, the beef is over. So there's no reason to continue to argue and continue to be upset. We had a problem. We resolved our problem. And the best man won.
And lastly, Floyd, I believe that you invest in this fighter because I think you see a lot of yourself in him. We talked about, and everyone talks about when they talk to him about the hard upbringing from Baltimore, and your hard upbringing is the same, but they talk about it in a negative fashion. I'd like to ask you, what is it about coming from a poor background, coming up hard, that is a benefit in there, that helps fighters in there?
I don't really want to say a poor background. It's best to say poverty. We come from poverty, and mother on drugs, dad being shot, seven deep in a one bedroom. I'm pretty sure, you know, Tank went through a lot also, probably worse than I went through. But we live and we learn, and certain situations like that make us stronger. You know, I truly believe certain situations like that make us stronger. And the only thing we can do is continue to grow and continue to become a better person each and every day.
You set the stage always. You're always a showman. You came out to Michael Jackson's Beat It. That got the crowd riled. You guys dress in Michael Jackson fashion. How did that come about? How did this happen? This is amazing.
I mean, he's a showman. No different from myself, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Prince Nassim Hamed, and a lot of other fighters. He's Hector Camacho. He's a showman. He don't just, you know, walk the walk. He walked the walk and he talked the talk. So he go out there and he let his hands do the talking.
In boxing, everybody talks trash sometimes. You were here in somebody's backyard. They gave you a hard time about not having come over here yourself. You brought a fighter. Honestly, now that the fight's over, how do you find British fans? How do you like the venue here, being on this side of the pond, promoting a fight? How does England strike you?
I love the UK. I have some extraordinary fans over here in the UK. I'm very appreciative for the fans that came out to support this event. And without the fans from all around the world, not just the UK fans, I wouldn't be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. So I'm very, very thankful and very appreciative.
Radio Raheem with money, Floyd Mayweather here at the Copper Box in London. Thank you, sir. It was a wonderful performance by your fighter, a wonderful promotion by both sides. It's a pleasure to be here. Radio Raheem and Floyd Money Mayweather.